Welcome to this new video on Forza Horizon 6, where I'll show you some gameplay with a legendary French car, the Peugeot 205 T16. This car is indeed in Forza Horizon 6, but it's not available at the dealership. You won't be able to get this car by buying it. The only way to get it in the game is by finding it through barn finds. In other words, you'll have to play and progress through the story to get it. I haven't tested it yet. I literally just got it through the barn find system. And, I'm really looking forward to seeing how it drives because in Horizon 5 and Horizon 4, it was a really fast car with some pretty extreme customizations. And yeah, overall it was a really good car. The 205 has a lot of unique features. The first thing is that, unlike all the regular 205s, this one doesn't have the engine in the front. The engine is in the back. Under here, right here, that's the engine. Actually, the 205 T16 isn't truly a 205, just as the Renault Espace F1 isn't really an Espace. It's a body, or at least an Espace design, that was put on a race car. Well, it's the same thing here with the 205 T16. It may look like a 205, but it's totally different underneath. The engine and transmission aren't the same, and the engine is now in the back, not the front. It's really a car that was designed for racing, on which Peugeot put a design that's, let's say, almost ordinary. I say almost because you can still see that the car is wider and taller. You can still tell from the outside that it's a sports car, which is not a regular 205. So, originally, we have a car here that makes 200 horsepower. That's not a lot compared to, let's say, most modern cars. Now, it almost seems a bit ridiculous. But on the other hand, it's a car that only weighs 1,100 kilos. So, it's very light. That means it still performs pretty well. I think it does 0 to 100 in about 5 seconds. It has a top speed of 230. And above all, it's a car that's super maneuverable, because indeed it's short. It has four-wheel drive, it feels lively. It's really responsive, it's light. So, well, it handles pretty well, it brakes pretty well. And on top of that, well, with the four-wheel drive, it's definitely a car that can perform well anywhere. It's just as good on the road as on dirt, and maybe even on snow. I admit, since we haven't had snow tires, I don't know where they have snow. But I think it could also be a pretty good base. And actually, on Horizon, I don't remember which Horizon it was. I think it was Horizon 4. The devs even took it a bit further. They actually offered a 205 T16 Forza edition that had a kit inspired by Pikes Peak, really for hill climb racing. And I think the car had 1,000 horsepower, like, it was just insane. Maybe they did the same in Horizon 6. Since there's also a bit of a vibe in this game with mountain races, time attack and all that. Now, it's time to see if the developers spoiled us and if they put some funny customizations or some fun upgrades in there. Or if, well, it's a cool car because it has a good pedigree, but not necessarily a car that's that extreme to drive. So first, let's start by seeing if we can swap it. We could swap it for the 2-liter turbo rally engine, though I'm not sure if that one's any good. I admit I haven't tried the swaps in the game yet. But yeah, okay, alright, well, that's good. I was getting a bit bummed since I couldn't find the body kit tab. Previously, you could use a big kit for customization, but now customization is available again. This isn't a body kit. The bodywork consists of parts we can install ourselves. It's cool because there are several variants. We don't care about the Forza edition, but let's talk about the softer variant. A slightly aggressive race version, an ultra-aggressive race version with the little addition there for the fenders, for the wheel arches. We have an aero kit, okay? You can't believe the size of this thing, okay? And for the back, we've got those big mud flaps for rallying. We've got the hood with the big hole, the headlights and roof air intakes, or just the roof air intakes. Okay. And we've got, let's say, so we could add, yeah, a bumper, but well, that's starting to be a lot. Or we could just put the little extra lower, spoiler that maybe makes it look a bit sportier. Again, but that's cool. Okay, there. That speaks to me a bit more. Afterwards, I'm not sure what we'll do with it. Since it's a rally car, I want to put it in rally mode. But I'm pretty sure it could be a really, really good car in the game for simply handling snow, or also, I think, anything like hill climbs, mountain races, or winding road races. I think that in Touge, for example, this car must be really good because it accelerates hard, because it's light, because it's agile, because it's four-wheel drive, and also, with, I think, the big body kit, it's going to have a lot of downforce. In my opinion, you can have fun in every game mode. We're going to try to customize it in a real racing style. We're going to try to find some wheels, kind of like old-school sandblasted white racing wheels. We could swap it. There's the Rally Turbo engine, but I don't think it's very good. I can't remember. I'm not sure, but I think the best of the Rally Turbos in the end is the 1.6. Like the one with the smallest engine size, actually. It's the best. Yeah, that's it. But if it's hot, it's already starting. But the Rally Turbo we have here, normally, I think it puts out 800. So it should be not too bad, considering the car weighs more than a ton with the upgrades. So, at first, I wanted to do a rally build, but actually, we're going to change the plans a bit, for the simple reason that the car we have here is an S2. Currently, at this stage in my career, I don't have any S2 rally races to try in the game. So, in the end, we're going to put slick tires on it, we're really going to make it a road build, and then we'll go test it on the Touge we just discovered here, which is an S2 Touge course where we struggled a bit in another video. We went up against a Leffa with a Toyota Trueno. We'll see if the little Peugeot does better this time. We're still starting with a small problem though. Even fully upgraded with slick tires, the Peugeot is at S2 960, which is a high-performance category. But let's just say, so it's good that the Alepha we're going up against is really at the top of the category. It's at 900. So there's a 40-point performance difference. We're at 860, he's at 900. That's actually huge for this kind of category and race. So we'll give it a try. Afterwards, let's say it's mainly to test the Peugeot's handling. I'll admit, if we beat the Alepha with a small French car, properly upgraded for the hill climb, I'd really like that. It would be pretty cool. All right, let's go. So for now, it's okay. Because actually, with the four-wheel drive, you can still get a pretty good start. The thing is, with the Alepha, even if it takes longer to get going, well, once it's moving, it's going to catch up to us pretty quickly in the corners. That pushed us straight away. There. We're going to try to do the best we can. But even though I think the Peugeot we have is actually a pretty good car, like honestly, there's not much to complain about. Well, at some point, when you're up against a car with a V10 which must have 700 horsepower with the upgrades, and it's fully race-equipped, and it's modern compared to a race car from the 80s. It's still going to be complicated. I don't think we're going to catch up to it. On the other hand, it's really fun to drive. It's incredibly stiff and low, actually one of the lowest cars I've seen in the game, like it's got that parked stance. And the side skirts almost touch the ground. That's how low the car is. Look, I think we're catching up to him a bit. Wait a second. Maybe it's only running on 6 cylinders. Maybe there's a problem. His tune might be acting up, and now we're catching up to him. But maybe the game is scripted. I admit I haven't noticed that yet. But maybe, there's a script for the races, like when they get too far ahead of you. It lets you catch up a bit so that you have, let's say, still a chance. To win, you know? I don't know who's in first place. Wow, it must have been close, huh? Because right now, 16 thousandths of a second. After that, yeah, it's the Alepha Ford Edition. So yeah, a small, nice little Peugeot that's really pleasant, very easy to handle, stiff and everything you want, and a little bit slippery at the same time. It's fun to drive and high-performing, making it perfect. However, the car is still limited by its power and being an older model. I believe its peak was on Horizon 4 with the custom Forza edition. It was a real beast. It's a shame they didn't do something like that with this one, because there are a lot of time attack cars in Horizon 6. It would have really been the perfect game to bring it back into the spotlight. But well, that's how it is. Still, it's cool. It's a free car because it's a barn find. But at the same time, it would have been weird for a barn find to be really overpowered, because usually, barn finds aren't particularly monstrous cars in Forza. So that's it for this little video, exploring the 205 T16. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, drop a like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which vehicles you'd like to see next. Just a reminder that Horizon 6 is on sale for 30% off at Ammonia Strong Gaming. Check the pinned comment on this video. So don't hesitate to take a look. You can also follow me on Twitch. I'm doing a lot of live streams on the game right now. We stream solo and multiplayer sessions for the seasons. So, feel free to subscribe with Prime and follow my live stream on Twitch. That way, as soon as I start a stream, you'll get a little notification. A little notification, that's it, I'm done. On that note, with our little 205 T16. Keep in mind that it's not the only one. There's also the rally in the game. We'll test the rally. Maybe the rally is actually better in the end. Bye! See you soon for another video.